Hi there, good people. Welcome to FinTalk with them. Good to see you if you're new here, and welcome back if you're returning. I've realized that last few videos of mine have been pretty stiff. That's because I'm new to filming, and I'm sure you can tell. I have been a nervous wreck, and still am. But today I've decided to let it go and just be myself. Partly because I've got something interesting to share with you. 3 habits that could make you rich in 2023 and beyond. Want to know more? I'm sure you do. Stay tuned. From geopolitical overhangs to interest rate mania to multi-decade inflation, 2022 was eventfully volatile for people at all levels. So if you feel out of sorts, remember you're not alone. It was one of the worst markets economy-wise in a very long time, even worse than 2008. We had very little reason to love 2022. And with so much uncertainty going into this year, the new year, and the news of impending recession, it's all looking very grim. But all is not lost. Here are 3 tips for you to stay afloat as you navigate through this anticipatory bear market in 2023 and possibly increase your wealth. So let's get cracking. Number 1, make a financial checklist. In other words, a personal budget. This is quite underrated, but taking some time to do a comprehensive review of your finances can do wonders. Get into the habit of jotting down your incomings and outgoings. This will shed a light on any unwanted spendings, allow you to consume wisely and operate lean. Being economical and mindful need not make you a miser. On the contrary, it will help differentiate your wants from your needs. In an age where everything is led by trends and fads, most of us buy stuff more than what we need, and I'm guilty of that. And more often than not, these purchases leave us with a feeling of void rather than happy and fulfilled. Remember, by overspending, you're making others rich. So stop making others rich. I'm not saying don't treat yourself, but be mindful of your spendings. So next time you're itching to click on the Amazon Prime deal button, or you want to run to the next Apple launch, think twice. A good personal budget can give you control over your money and help you create financial stability. Number 2, build an emergency fund. I cannot stress enough, but it's crucial to set aside funds for unforeseen circumstances. A well thought out financial checklist, like the one we just discussed, should give you a clear idea of how much to set aside. While we cannot take into account all uncertainties, and it will vary a lot based on your personal circumstances, as a rule of thumb, it's best to set aside anywhere between 4 to 6 months worth of expenses. And this should set yourself up for success. So do not ignore this step and get started on that emergency fund now. Number 3, invest, invest, and invest. Today, let's understand the power of being invested. I know riches and recessions, they seem like an oxymoron. But what if I told you 2023 could be the time that you could increase your net worth? Well, hear me out. Recessions and economic downturns have a very bad reputation amongst us common people, and rightly so. But they calls for a paradigm shift in how we perceive things. They say rich get richer and we passively accept it. What we as common people fail to understand is that fear is what compels us to think in a certain way, and we must break that cycle and start perceiving things differently. It's paramount to understand that recessions are short-lived. They don't last forever. These are common occurrences. It's time to brave up. I know you're after facts, so let's do some fact-checking, shall we? Here's a chart from Forbes of the popular index S&P 500 that shows the history of bear markets and their recovery. As you can see, violent crashes in the bear market have always been succeeded by explosive growth in the bull market. The direction of the market historically has always been up and to the right. On an average, the market has been up 71% of the times since the 1920s. So, what does that tell you? That the markets are much more resilient than you and I think, and they will eventually recover. So, what should you do in this upcoming recession? There is this famous saying that goes, fortunes are made during recessions. Here is why. Economic downturns forces a lot of people to panic sell their investment. That naturally brings the price of the investment down. Even the high conviction stocks are traded at a huge discount. That is where the fun part begins. The fear acts as a springboard for financial growth. So take this as an opportunity to snap up those investment deals that are currently available on a discount, just like your end of season sale. Like in the words of Warren Buffett, the legendary investor, be fearful when others are greedy and be greedy when others are fearful. Now, if you're already invested and see that your portfolio is bleeding red, there is absolutely no need to panic. If you are in high conviction investments, this isn't a head for the hills time. It's crucial to focus on your goals though. And if your goal is to be in for a long haul, you'll have very less to worry. However, it's very important to tune out the noise and pay attention to the facts. I know there's constant badgering from everywhere trying to warn about recession, doomsday, the market is taking a nosedive, and that can naturally cause anxiety and fear. But what's important is to play deaf, tune out, and stay the course. If you can stomach the short-term turbulence, take advantage of this situation. Time will pay in the long run. That is what sets a wise investor apart from the rest. Secret is to have some dry powder ready and capitalize on those pullbacks by investing in high conviction stocks and funds when they are available at a massive discount through systematic investment. Small investments at regular intervals will help distribute the risk by keeping your average low. And the trick is to hold for a long term. Remember, investing is how we grow our money. If your money is sitting idle, it's losing its value against inflation, and we know the inflation currently is through the roof. So it's about time you put your money to work and start investing now. Make a habit not to look at your portfolio every day though. Keep investing and keep at it. Until next time, take care.